Good morning. On this Thursday, we've got rain showers coming down in parts of the valley again. More rain passing through the valley, and it's starting up in the Devil's Lake area. This is our view live right now in Devil's Lake. You see the raindrops on the camera, the wet pavement there as we're looking out from our Home of Economy Skycam, and our shaking camera too, telling the story about the wind as well. That's a factor for us today too. So for travel plans, we're giving you caution lights all day long because of the potential for rain and having to get those windshield wipers going and watching out for wet roads, but also the wind going to be a factor. You may be gripping that steering wheel a little tighter a couple of times today as you're on the road, and then some spotty showers as well. Again, continuing here for us with cool conditions. So here's a look at the latest radar. Most of us are still in that break we talked about yesterday, the morning break, but it's already again kicking in for those places up along Highway 2 in northeastern North Dakota, over toward the Devil's Lake area. Grand Forks looking pretty quiet for now, but if you're in Nelson County around the Lakota area, the Stump Lake area, you are getting rain right now, and that's dropping to the southeast. It's rotating around an area of low pressure, so we're going to see that motion here. Here's the main part of the system, and we'll just see those showers in that counterclockwise way rotate around that low, and that means a lot of our activity is going to be coming in from the northwest today. So if you're looking at the radar and the VNL weather app, just know if you've got a shower northwest of you, that's likely going to impact you as it's moving to the south and east. Temperatures are in the 40s and 50s. It's 51 in Fargo, 50 in Grand Forks, so cooler as you step outside this morning. Add in the wind, add in the rain, it might feel kind of chilly for you here. And our winds are a little lighter to the east, but even in the east, we've got some gusts in the 20s, a little stronger to the west, closer to 30 miles per hour in Devil's Lake, Jamestown, up toward Langdon. And that's going to be the area that sees the wind continue to pick up first. Eventually, as we work through time today, this wind field will move eastward. So taking a look at our hour-by-hour planner, we're going to see those showers on the increase through the morning. They're scattered, they're spotty, so that means it's not going to be raining constantly for you today, and you might just get missed by these passing showers too, but the potential is there all the way down into the southern end of the valley as well. Though northern valley closer to the low, you have better opportunities at seeing more frequent showers moving through. By noon, temperatures not really going anywhere with that strong wind out of the northwest. We'll see gusts into the 30s, some of us topping 40 miles per hour with that northwesterly breeze. Now, moving into the 4 o'clock hour, temperatures 50 to upper 50s essentially, so we don't warm up in most areas, maybe by a few degrees today, with more chances for rain heading into tonight. You see it filling in a little bit more as we head into the 11 o'clock hour. And watch what happens overnight. We've been warning you about this. The potential for a few areas where it's cold enough aloft for that rain to mix over to snow. And so what I would expect to see, we're on the tail end of the system at this point, so drier air moving in, would be not much going on, but there is the potential we might see a couple of flakes fly as this makes its way through early Friday morning. That's also the time where we're looking out for the possibility for some frost up in the northwest, or temperatures getting close to that freezing mark in places in the Devil's Lake Basin and west from there. And then Friday, another windy day, even colder. Friday's going to be our coldest daytime. We're going to see highs only in the 40s and low 50s. Tough for Friday night football. And then Saturday morning, that's when we have our first alert weather day for the potential for widespread frost and areas where we may have a hard freeze, which would end your growing season for your gardens out there. And into the day Saturday, we start that recovery. We start warming things back up as we get into the afternoon hours on Saturday. And from then on, we'll be on a milder turn here. But for the next few days, it's going to be a shock to the system.
It's kind of been all over the place, huh?
Yeah, well, 96 on Sunday, and now we're talking about 35 by Saturday morning. That's a huge swing.
Yep, absolutely. Well, thanks for the warning. Bundle up, everybody.